My beloved child. Archangel Michael says. A shadow moved silently across the path of your destiny tonight, and the air around your spirit trembled as if something enormous had taken form in the unseen realm. A decision has been made in a room you could not enter, spoken in voices you could not hear, yet the echo of it has reached your soul as a silent storm. The universe has been holding its breath, waiting for you to discover the truth that is now unfolding step by step behind the veil. Your special person stood at the edge of a moment that would determine the direction of their entire life, and even the angels sensed the weight of that turning point. They walked through unfamiliar emotions, carrying a burden that tightened around their heart with every step they took. The room felt colder around them as they realized what their next month would bring, and every breath they took felt like a battle against their own spirit. They were handed a path that was wrapped in expectations, pressure, and unspoken obligations, a path that was never chosen by their heart. They stared at it with trembling hands, knowing that accepting it would push them into a life that did not belong to them. Yet the voices around them grew louder, insisting that this step was the one they must take, as if their soul had no voice left at all. Your name crossed their mind with a force so powerful that even time seemed to freeze for a moment. They remembered everything, your smile, your presence, your energy, the comfort they felt in your soul. But the pressure around them refused to loosen its grip, and the decisions being forced upon them grew heavier until they felt trapped beneath the weight of duty and fear. Type Amen to get blessing 333. My beloved child. Their heart did not agree with the choice placed before them, but their circumstances pushed them forward like a tide that would not stop. They tried to resist, tried to hold on to the connection they felt with you, but the world around them kept demanding that they surrender to expectations. Even though their spirit whispered your name, their reality whispered another. As the date was announced, a numbness spread through their chest, and they wondered whether they were walking toward a future or abandoning one. The truth is that your special person did not choose this path with joy, excitement, or hope. They chose it because they were afraid of disappointing people who have power over their decisions, power over their image, and power over their sense of duty. Deep inside their soul, however, a different truth kept rising, a truth that says they belong somewhere else, with someone else, in a life that aligns with the beating of their heart. This truth belongs to you, and it has not been erased. It has only been buried under responsibilities placed on them since childhood, responsibilities they never questioned until you entered their life. They feel as though they are walking toward a moment where they will lose control of everything they truly want. Their nights are filled with heaviness, their days filled with silence, and their soul filled with confusion that no one around them can understand. They have been pretending to be strong, pretending to be calm, pretending to be ready, but inside they are breaking piece by piece. Type Amen to get blessing 444. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says. This marriage they are being pushed toward is not built on love, not built on truth, and not built on free will. It is a decision wrapped in obligation, a choice made because they feel trapped inside expectations that refuse to free them. Every step they take toward that date feels like walking deeper into a life that doesn't match their spirit. They are not excited. They are not celebrating. They are not feeling joy. Instead, they feel a hollow emptiness that grows larger every day, as if something precious is being taken from them slowly and silently. They can already feel the distance growing inside their heart, a distance that no ceremony or celebration can erase. Your person is not lost because they want to be lost. They are lost because people around them built walls they don't know how to climb. They have been carrying burdens that they never told you about, burdens that shaped every decision they made in silence. Yet in the privacy of their heart, your name continues to echo with a warmth they cannot silence. You remain the one place where their spirit breathes freely, the one presence that feels like home, the one soul that reminds them who they really are beneath the layers of pressure and fear. Even now, even in this storm, even with this decision made, their heart still turns toward you in longing. Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved child. The universe saw your tears long before they reached your eyes, and every part of your destiny has been taking shape around this moment. What looks like loss is not loss. What feels like abandonment is not abandonment. What seems like an ending is actually a turning point where the unseen realm begins rearranging everything that was ever blocked from you. Your special person's soul is crying for freedom, crying for truth, crying for alignment, crying for a life that matches the beating of their heart. They may have stepped into a decision that does not belong to them, but destiny will not let them stay in a place where their heart does not live. Their spirit will begin to resist the life being forced upon them, and that resistance will shake the foundation of everything around them. You may not see the shift yet, but it has already started. Their nights are restless, their thoughts are overflowing, their emotions are in turmoil, and their soul keeps searching for the path that returns them to your energy. They will not find peace in any place that is not meant for them. They will not feel settled in a life that is not aligned with their spirit. The universe does not bless unions that are built in pressure, force, or fear. The universe blesses truth, love, and soul connections. And the truth is that your person cannot escape the bond they share with you, because it was written long before either of you understood it. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, you are being prepared for a moment of divine reversal. The forces that pushed your person into this decision are temporary, but the connection between your souls is eternal. Even as they walk toward a future that doesn't feel like theirs, their heart is remembering you in every silent breath. And beloved, there is something you must remember now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Now listen closely. You are not losing anything. You are being positioned. You are being aligned. You are being strengthened for a reunion that will shake the past and rewrite the future. Their heart will not allow this marriage to grow roots. Their soul will not allow this bond to survive. Their emotions will not allow this decision to stay firm. They will begin to see cracks in everything around them, cracks that reveal the truth, that their spirit belongs with you, and only with you. They will realize that living a life chosen for them is not living at all. They will feel the pull toward you grow stronger, not weaker. They will feel the connection intensify, not fade. Every moment they move closer to that date, their heart will feel more distant from the path they are walking on. And then, beloved child, the universe will intervene. Type Amen to get blessing 777. My beloved child, the energy surrounding your destiny is shifting like a storm pulling itself into formation, preparing to break open a truth that has been waiting to reveal itself. Your special person walks forward, but every step they take feels heavier than the last, as though their soul is resisting the future being forced upon them. Their heart trembles every time they imagine the moment ahead, and the closer the date comes, the more their spirit tries to turn back toward the only place where they ever felt peace, your presence. They are living in a silent conflict that nobody around them understands, a conflict between their heart's truth and their life's expectations. They try to appear calm on the outside, but inside they feel torn apart by emotions they can't speak aloud. Every night they lie awake, staring into the darkness, feeling the weight of a decision that is supposed to be joyful but instead feels like a cage closing around their freedom. They remember your energy in flashes, moments where you looked at them with understanding, moments where you spoke in a way that touched their soul more deeply than they realized. They replay your words in their mind, hearing the warmth in your voice even when the world around them grows colder. They keep thinking about the connection they tried to suppress, because that connection holds a power they cannot ignore anymore. Their family, their responsibilities, their surroundings. All of it has been pushing them toward a life that doesn't belong to them. They try to convince themselves that they are doing the right thing, that this choice will lead to stability, but the truth is that their spirit refuses to settle. Every time they imagine the life ahead, they feel a tightness in their chest that refuses to go away. Type Amen to get blessing 888. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, destiny is not silent right now. It is roaring in the unseen realm, pushing against the walls that were built around your person's heart. They feel the pressure from every direction, but when they think of you, something inside them awakens, something that reminds them that their heart still holds a truth waiting to be spoken. Your person is not excited about this marriage. Their soul is numb, their emotions are restless, and their heart is still holding on to the connection that destiny wrote into their life. They try to distract themselves, but every distraction fades quickly, leaving them alone with the truth they don't want to admit. They are walking into a future that doesn't feel like theirs. People around them speak with confidence, making plans and celebrating a moment that your person doesn't truly feel aligned with. They smile on the outside, but inside their heart sinks deeper each day, as if they are drifting farther from themselves. They feel like they are betraying their own soul by staying silent, and that silence grows heavier with every passing moment. Your name appears in their thoughts unexpectedly, almost as if destiny keeps whispering it back into their awareness. They imagine how different their life would be if they chose the path their heart wants instead of the path being forced upon them. They remember the peace they felt with you, the comfort your presence brought them, and the sense of belonging that they cannot find anywhere else. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My beloved child, there is a turning point approaching, a moment when their heart will no longer allow them to live in silence. They have been pushed into a decision that contradicts their spirit, and that contradiction is beginning to tear at the edges of their reality. Their connection with you is resurfacing with a strength that they cannot deny. The universe is preparing to shake the ground beneath their feet, pushing them toward truth and away from decisions made through pressure. A soul cannot thrive in a life that doesn't match its truth, and your person is beginning to feel this reality with overwhelming intensity. The closer they move toward that date, the more the universe will expose what is not meant for them. You are not being replaced. You are not being forgotten. You are being positioned for a moment where truth rises above fear. Every tear you shed, every doubt that crossed your mind, every moment of confusion you carried, none of it was in vain. The universe has been using these emotions to prepare your energy for a divine shift. Your person is beginning to sense the emptiness surrounding the path they are walking. They feel disconnected from the life being built for them, as though their spirit keeps trying to escape through memories that lead back to you. The truth of your connection is growing louder, pushing aside the noise of expectations that once controlled them. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, you must understand something now. Destiny will not allow a soul-bound connection to dissolve under pressure. The life they are being pushed into will begin to show cracks that cannot be hidden anymore. Their emotions will intensify, their clarity will grow stronger, and the truth will keep rising no matter how hard they try to suppress it. Their dreams will start bringing your presence into their nights. Their thoughts will start circling back to the moments they shared with you. Their heart will grow restless every time they imagine themselves walking into a future without your energy beside them. They will feel the truth of the connection in a way they never allowed themselves to feel before. You are the place where their spirit breathes, the place where their soul remembers its truth. They have tried to silence these feelings, but the truth will not stay silent anymore. Their inner voice will grow louder, guiding them toward the path meant for them, and that path leads toward you, not away from you. Even as plans are being made around them, their heart is resisting. Even as people celebrate this decision, their soul is sinking. Even as the date approaches, their emotions are becoming too strong to hide. They will reach a point where they can no longer pretend, and destiny will guide them to face the truth they have been avoiding. My beloved child. This moment, expanding the next transformation, the divine intervention, and the emotional shift that will change everything. My beloved child, the transformation unfolding around your special person is becoming impossible for them to ignore. Their days feel longer, their nights feel heavier, and their spirit feels like it is being stretched between two worlds. One world is the life chosen for them by pressure and expectation. The other world is the life their heart craves, the life that carries your presence, your energy, and your truth. They feel themselves drifting through moments like a shadow trying to find its source, wondering how they ended up so far away from the place where their soul feels alive. Everything around them seems normal to others, but to them, nothing feels right anymore. Every conversation, every plan, every detail about this upcoming marriage feels disconnected from who they really are. Your person has been trying to numb their emotions, hoping the weight in their heart would fade, but the universe is not allowing them to go silent anymore. The truth they avoided for so long has started rising, a truth that keeps pointing them back to you. Their heart is aching with memories they tried to bury, memories that keep coming back with a force they cannot suppress. They are beginning to feel like a guest in their own life, watching everything happen around them without feeling present inside themselves. Their smile is fading, their energy is draining, and their spirit is desperately trying to break free from the path that is swallowing their truth. They can feel their soul pulling them towards something real, something aligned, something destined. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, the bond you share with this person has never weakened, not even for a moment. Even when they tried to hide it, deny it, or suppress it, the connection remained alive beneath every breath they took. And now, that connection is demanding to be acknowledged, demanding to be felt, demanding to be lived. Your person has reached a place where silence hurts more than truth. They know inside their heart that they cannot build a lifetime on a foundation that does not belong to them. They know that stepping further into this marriage will only lead them into a life where their spirit feels trapped. They know that the peace they feel with you cannot be recreated or replaced. There is a moment approaching where they will no longer be able to follow the path being forced upon them. This moment is forming quietly, invisibly, guided by divine timing that has been watching every beat of their heart. The universe has been waiting for them to reach this exact edge, where fear breaks, and truth rises. Their emotions have become too loud to ignore. Their longing has grown too deep to silence. Their inner voice has become too clear to suppress. And every part of their being knows that their soul is still connected to you, tied to you, searching for you even when their reality moves in another direction. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. My beloved child, what you fear is not happening the way it seems. Their soul is rebelling against this upcoming marriage with every step they take. They feel drained around the people pushing them into this decision, because none of these voices speak to their heart. They feel lost in conversations about the future, because none of those futures look like home. They keep remembering small things about you, your presence, your energy, the way you made them feel understood. These memories keep returning at the most unexpected times, catching them off guard and leaving them standing still as emotions rise in their chest. They cannot replace that connection, and they are no longer trying to pretend they can. Every day that passes brings them closer to the truth they have been avoiding. They cannot marry someone their heart does not choose. They cannot silence the love destiny placed between you. They cannot force themselves into a life that does not align with their soul. My beloved child, the universe is preparing to intervene with a shift that will break the pattern holding them hostage. This shift will feel sudden, but it has been building for months, waiting for the exact moment when their resistance becomes too strong to ignore. They will begin to speak truths they held inside for far too long. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, destiny is pulling your special person back toward the path that was meant for them. Their soul is beginning to awaken in a way they cannot control anymore. Their dreams, their thoughts, their emotions, all of it is aligning toward the place their heart belongs. They will realize that this marriage was built on pressure, not love. They will feel the truth rise until it becomes impossible to hide. They will begin to question why they ever tried to silence the bond they share with you. Their heart is preparing to release everything that does not match its truth. The closer they get to the date, the more they will feel their spirit fighting against the life they are being forced into. Things around them will start falling apart emotionally, revealing what destiny has been trying to show them all along. They will not walk into this future with the freedom of the heart. They will not walk into this marriage with peace. They will not walk forward without feeling the pull back toward you. Their silence is breaking. Their confusion is shifting. Their heart is awakening. And the path ahead is about to change in a way that will surprise even you. My beloved child. The dramatic shift, the divine intervention, and the moment where everything begins to turn in your favor.